Today's an opportunity for prospective buyers to see the greyhounds go around in a competition for the first time, and obviously be able to compare their final times from next Saturday and then decide what they want to buy. So it's a pretty good opportunity to get some experience for the greyhounds. Some terrific success stories from last year, headed by To The Gallows. Won both bonus races here at Bendigo, mid-year bonus race, as well as the one at Sandown. $6,000 purchase, earning in excess of $60,000. Any investment that multiplies itself by 10 is a great investment.
It's all To The Gallows, it's raced away, and To The Gallows bolted in, won by 4.5.
Cut Loose Max, a similar result, runner-up in a Geelong Cup, $6,000 purchase, earn over $60,000. He's made group finals, has also won a Melbourne Cup prelude and a multiple city winner.
Cut Loose Max flew, what a win!
Cisco Wake, an $8,000 purchase, another one that's broke the $60,000 barrier. Won a couple of middle distance races in town.
Cisco Wake kick clear though, and Cisco Wake too good by a length.
Then you've got Dodgy Deed, a cheap buy at $1,800. It's won 4 races, given the connections plenty of fun, and then $11,000 in prize money. So last year some great value, and I think it'll be the same again this year.
Yeah, when you buy a pup, there is a wait of 18 months. There's no guarantees of success. You're more guaranteed as a ready to race. You can see what you're getting, and they're generally priced accordingly.
A couple of very impressive runners from today's heats. Of course, it's all about as well as what they do in the final and the improvement wise, but certainly the most impressive was a greyhound called Cleo. It was lot 21, it was in heat 21 from box 1. Missed the kick a little bit, found the line beautifully in 12.52 and in 24.10. I've got no argument in saying that off today's heats, it's certainly going to be the number 1 purchase price next Saturday.
Margin away third was Lily, but Cleo careering right away in the run to the line, and Cleo will go down the line and win by 10 or 12 lengths to Samantha, and 8 or 10 away third is Lily. A very impressive victory.
So Craig, you had the fastest greyhound today in Cleo, who ran 24.10. What does that mean for the auction?
Look, it's a good thing for the standard of dogs, because you want to have good quality dogs up for sale, and you want people to be able to come here and know that if they buy a dog at the right price, that they're going to get something that can race, and hopefully they're city dogs. You know, she's a nice pup, and her run home times indicate to me all the time that she's a 500 plus dog. So. You know, people are going to have to pay some good money to buy her, but I suspect she's a $25,000 dog for mine, and you know, she's shown me every indication that she's run past 500. So her run home times have been exceptional. So I'm really happy, really pleased.
Watch to Like, another greyhound that went very good, lot number 3, clocked 24.34, a very impressive victory, showed plenty of pace as well, running a very good midsection of 11.42.
Watch the Like wins easily on the line by about 10. Getting up for second was Jack, third was Cold Queen Paddy, and Robbie in fourth.
Greyhound called Rose looked a little bit green, but still managed to balance up and run 11.52 of a middle split. Only clocked 24.53 overall, but as far as the mid-range greyhound goes, she could be one to look out for, lot 72.
Rose making a good late challenge and coming down the centre of the track, and Rose proves too strong and wins by 2.5 on the line to Feeling Blue. 10 or 12 lengths away then came Cheeky, and failing to finish it was Golden Malt.
And a greyhound called Burnmar Caviar as well, very, very strong the line, ran 12.61 in an early heat. It's lot number 83. It clocked 24.13 overall, and I'd expect it to improve again with a further experience for next Saturday. I think those 4 greyhounds from very different values could prove very good buys for buyers. I think this year will take another step up in terms of value for money, of course, being unraced. Previous years, the top price lots have been greyhounds that most of them had raced, but being the interest was terrific this year. They had over 150 nominations, obviously condensing it to just under 100 from today. I think that the value for money will certainly be there, and I think as far as quality goes, you'll sit back in 12 months' time and say this was a terrific series. You can rock up on Saturday. I'd suggest if you're looking for a dog to certainly watch the replays during the week. We'll have the finals commencing at 10 o'clock next Friday, and an hour after that last final the auction will commence. We expect the auction to commence somewhere around 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Plenty of food and drink on offer, a beautiful facility here. You can watch all the races and enjoy the live action from the day, and even if you're not looking to buy a dog, it's certainly an experience to come and see how the auction process works.